What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! No, we're not showing a new Impact. No, we're not showing a Mac or Snap-on Impact. We're actually talking about, that's right, Koken. Oh, yeah. Now, these little things right here, I'm not going to lie to you. What I'm holding in my hand is damn near enough money to buy a new car. I'm just kidding. They're not cheap. I'm not going to lie to you about that. Now, I absolutely love these swivels, and these are one of a unique kind. You may find similar stuff out there, but these are the best, cream of the crop. And I have an 8, 10, and a 13 here, okay? And these ones ran me, I think, a little over $50 a piece. I can't remember. There is no complete set that I remember seeing, but I just went with the 8, 10, and 13 because that was pretty common sizes. And also, you'll notice that the length here is a little different. Yeah, that's right. This is a 200 millimeter or 20 centimeters, or if you're worried about standard length inches, that's 8 inches. Yes, 8 inches. This little fellow right over here is about 150 and 6 inches, 150 millimeters, or I don't know what the centimeters is on that, like 15 centimeters. Anyways, nonetheless, that's the length on it. But these are absolutely fantastic Japanese craftsmanship right here. Believe it or not, these things are absolutely, and I want you to notice the beveled edge here on this socket because that gives it a really smooth roll. But these things are lifesavers. Why do I say that? Well, because first of all, yes, you can get an extension, a locking extension. Let me just show you. Alright, so I've got my Mac locking extension, my favorite extensions. Still hands down to this day. I have an ADV 10 millimeter socket. And what I want to show you is, got a pretty fair comparison here. There's an 8. Actually, I don't, because I got a short. Anyways, nonetheless, that's not the point. I want you to just notate right here, or just pay attention to this. But look at the size difference of these right here. The sleeker design, I've actually been able to shave off a full 2 hours because I've had these extensions and could sneak it down in to get a bolt out on a, what was that on? Was that a Ford or an Audi? I can't remember. One of the two. Anyway, snuck it down in there, got it out. And you can see right here, there's no extra girth down the center of this, which it hinders this for having this. Now, you can go this route. I'm not going to say this isn't a bad route. I mean, you don't have to buy the Kokens, but I got to be honest with you. The extensions, quarter inch swivel sockets aren't cheap neither. But nonetheless, it just gives you a lot slimmer profile to deal with. And you can really sneak this down into some areas, especially when you're talking about a 13. Let me get a 13 millimeter. So you can really see this difference start to come into play here when you get this 13 millimeter quarter inch on here. They're just, if you're in a tight area and you're trying to get something out and sneak this in there, believe you me, these things can be lifesavers. Now, I do have the Snap-on USA made 3H drive ones that I have here. And this is 8 millimeter, but I also have some ones that I really don't use that much, I'll be honest with you. Honestly, in the smaller sizes, I don't use these actually that much at all because I got the quarter inch ones. But I have the Steelmans that I bought for $100. You can't even touch these for $100 anymore. They've been okay. I've actually had to repair a couple of them. They have a snap ring inside of here. They're pinless, and they kind of come apart, so they're not my favorite. But there's other options on the market if you don't want to go with the Koken. And I know I'm trying to stick with USA made and Japanese, but I have had pretty good luck with these. My only downfall with these guys here is there's not as much angles as there is with the Koken. Let me see here. Let's get the right socket here and compare and contrast the absolute. We use the 8 millimeter. So we'll look at the 8 millimeter. Look at the amount of angle that you get with, I've noticed, with the Matco versus, this is a Matco SAU MP6 Universal Metric Impact Driver set. But I have noticed that the angle on the Kokens is much better. You get a steeper angle. It actually gets in there and Does the job a little bit nicer. Plus, yeah, that's right, these are 12 point. And I've had some bad luck with the smaller ones. The smaller sizes where these are 6 point. So these right here as a 6 point swivel are pretty much the best on the best of the best. I got to tell you, I've absolutely been in love with these things since I got them. They are ridiculously expensive, without a doubt. But at the same token, these little Snap-on kits or these little Matco kits aren't too bad. At least they got some. They're pretty nice, but they kind of jar. You know. Let me show you. Let me just show you the smoothness difference. Let me get a 13 millimeter. Let me give you a little side-by-side comparison here on a... So I want to show you the angle difference. They really just are... Get this sucker started back in here. Come on, straighten up, fella. They really don't have much of an angle to them. Now, as I change over to this Koken one, I'll show you on the 13 millimeter, I got a lot better angle, and you can really control it a lot more, in my opinion. Just a lot smoother. I don't know if that shows up really well on camera, but when you're going fast, there's almost no wobble. Versus the Matco ones, there's a lot of wobble. They're kind of, they work. They just don't work as good in my opinion. Plus they don't have the angle. Really just don't get an angle, that pinless design. So, nonetheless, I just thought I would share that. This was the video. Not the video I wanted to do today. I actually have something else planned, but it'll have to be go for tomorrow. But as we can see in here, I just wanted to give you guys a good outlook on this Koken and these bit sets for the Matco ones, which mainly the Koken ones. The whole point of the video here is the Koken guys here. I love these Koken swivels. I think they're absolutely fantastic. They are kind of hard to get. You can get them off of Koken USA website or whatnot. They're not a sponsor or affiliate of my channel, but I do love these things, and they are absolutely lifesavers in a pinch. So anyways, guys, with that said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.